So welcome to our yoga class today for the fall equinox. And really, this class can be any day because it's about balance, finding balance in our lives. So that's what we're going to do today. Yeah. And again, we need balance every day. So find your chairs, sit comfortably. As always, our chairs allow us to sit up nice and tall with our shoulders back. Yeah. And let's just start with 3 cleansing breaths. I'm going to take a breath in and let it go. Take another breath in and let go. Fully squeeze out all the stale air in our lungs. And then one more breath in and let it go. Breath is so healing for our body. I start each day with a series of Vastrika and pranayama breaths each morning, and it just wakes us up and helps to start to balance us. Yeah. So we're going to start today with alternate nostril breathing. So again, the fall equinox is about balancing, finding balance in your life. So Nadi Shodan, alternate nostril, helps us to balance our left-right brain spheres, left-right body, our creative side, our analytical side. We need both, right? So when we're happiest is when we're in balance. Good. So left hand up on your lap, and you're going to touch your thumb and your pointer finger and rest your hand onto your thigh. And then your right fingers, your left fingers, right? Well, so I'm mirroring, let's say I'm mirroring you. So you want your right fingers. So your right fingers here. So left hand here, right fingers here, right? And then they're just touching between your eyebrows, that third eye. That's where our seat of intuition is, right at the front of our brain. Yeah. And then relax and close your eyes. Good. And relax that right arm. Try to have that right arm not tense up. Yeah. And if it's uncomfortable, if you have shoulder pain or whatever, you can just keep both hands up on your lap and touch your thumb and point your fingers on both hands and just picture as we go in and out through one side and the other. Okay. So we'll begin a few rounds of alternate nostril breath. Good. So take a breath in through both nostrils. And then touch the right nostril and breathe out the left all the way. And then breathe in the left side. And gently touch the left and breathe out the right side. And breathe in the right side. And breathe out the left. Out and in. Breathe in the left. Breathe out the right. Breathe in the right. And continue at your own pace. Out and in on the left. Out and in on the right. Try to make this as slow as you possibly can, that breath, and as full as you can, and as relaxed as you can. So it's just this slow, deep breath alternating from one side to the other. You may notice one side of your nostril is a little more plugged up than the other. That's very common. This alternate nostril helps us to even that out. Slow, relaxed, smooth breath. Let's just do one more round. Take it slow. And wherever you are, complete the breath. And when you breathe out fully the left side, next time you breathe out the left side, then you can release your hands, that right hand onto your lap. Release the mudra on that left hand and just relax and notice the effects of the breath with eyes closed. So these final days of summer carry an energy of brilliant abundance, bountiful gardens, a satisfying feeling of completion. So during this time of this fall equinox, it's a good time to draw inward and preserve resources for the coming winter. Yeah, equinox means that perfectly equal balance of day and night. It's also a nice time to ponder where you are out of balance and ways to bring you to center. And to avoid acting on urges of fixing and doing more. This energy now is about softer, quieter, embrace surrender, grace, and trust. Time to relax. And when you're feeling ready and complete now, gently flutter the eyes open. Yeah. So our practice today will be all about that centering, right? Really contemplating where you're out of balance in life. Are you working too much and not enjoying, right? Is there a balance there? Work and play, right? Rest and exercise, right? Balancing our food, our nutrition. Yeah, so just pondering, where's my balance off? And can I get myself in balance? Yeah, and if we just look at nature, follow nature, yes, it's a good guide. All right, so we're gonna begin by starting to move the body a little bit. So just move and wiggle around and readjust yourself on your seat. Yeah, just whatever feels good to move. Good. And relax. Good. Let's take a nice big breath in. As you exhale, allow your head to drop over to the right. You can relax your left arm down, just let it hang. Stretch. Vagus nerves, head of the neck, top of the shoulder. Good. You can soften your eyes here. You can even close your eyes throughout practice if you feel safe. Yeah, just close the eyes. That helps us to center alone. And then bringing your left hand back onto your lap, press into your feet like you want to stand up. As you lift, float your head back up. And exhale, drop your head over to the other side. Yeah, and you can relax that right arm down. It just allows for a little more stretch. Again, eyes can stay open or soft or closed. And just feel that opening on that right side. A little contraction of the neck on the left side. Just be curious and aware. And then bringing that right hand onto your lap. If you dropped it, press down into your feet like you want to stand and allow the head to slowly come back up. Yeah. When we engage that lower body, it lightens the load of the upper body. Take a breath in. As we exhale, turn your head over to the left or right, whichever way came natural. And then inhale, slowly come back forward and exhale over to the other side. You can notice as we've been doing yoga for a long time now, we always do the asanas on both sides. That helps with the balance. And inhale, slowly come back up. So even in physical therapy, if you get physical therapy, if there's an issue on, say, your right side, right, they'll have you do the exercise or stretch on that side, but they'll usually have you do it on the other side too, right? Keeping that body in balance. Good. Relax the arms down. Good. On an inhale breath, reach your shoulders up and roll them back and down. Let's just do some circles. Yes, I always love, this is one of my favorite, just stretching those shoulders. We tend to carry the weight of the world, our worries, our fears. We're just so good at that. And it just weighs us down. Yeah. So, and then reverse. Yeah, so this practice helps us to put things in perspective, to become aware of how we're feeling and saying, oh yeah, there it is, there's that fear. Do I really need to be afraid? Right? Yeah. Most times not. Yeah. And shake it out. Yeah. All right. Arms still down alongside our body. Turn the palms out. Press into your feet on an inhale breath. Reach your arms out and up. Nice and easy. Go slow. See what's going on in those shoulders. Yeah. And then turn the palms out and exhale. Nice long exhale as the arms drop. Good. And inhale, float up one more time. Just grabbing all this beautiful bounty, right, that we've been given. And exhale, releasing all the stuff we don't need anymore. Good. And relax. Now we're going to reach the right arm forward, soften the shoulder here. We're going to draw the arm over to the side. Let's bring our hand onto our left shoulder. Take your left hand onto that right upper arm and just hug yourself. Yes, hug that arm in. And feel that stretch, that middle back, that thoracic spine. Yeah. And then experiment with releasing that a little bit. Maybe lifting the arm up a little higher and gently hugging in. You'll find a stretch in a different place, maybe your waist, a little bit lower on your back. Just so connected, yeah. And then release it and relax the arm down, good. And then we're gonna lift the left arm. I'm gonna again bring the left hand onto the right shoulder, and then that right hand hugs that left upper arm and squeeze. This is great for those little lymph nodes underneath our armpits. It sort of squeezes them to help them to drain excess fluid. Yeah, along with stretching our pec muscles, our back muscles. And then relax that out. Lift the arm up a little bit more and give yourself a nice hug there. And release. Notice if there was a different on either side, and then just release your arms down. Good. And shake or roll the shoulders. Yeah, in between poses. Good. Scooting forward in our chair, we're going to bring our legs out a little bit wide. Yes. So knees at about 90 degrees. Those knees are right above the heels. Good. Nice tall spine. Take a breath in. As you exhale, press your chest forward. Keep that spine straight. Notice if you're rounding. Yeah, and you want to lift your heart here and look forward. Yeah, and then rotate. So keep the head not moving. The head's just sitting above the shoulders. And you're rotating the body at your waist and hips. You feel that shift going from right to left to right. Yeah. Time that you come up, pause, and let's just reverse and go the opposite direction for a few rotations. Inhaling and exhaling. That's also balance, right? We need the inhale to exhale, and we need the exhale to inhale. Next time that you come back up straight, we're gonna pause. Good. Nice tall spine, shoulders back. Float your arms forward. Bring the backs of your hands to touch. Yeah. And then reach your fingers towards your shoulders. Stretching the tops of your hands. Continuing to breathe. Smile and release. And now bringing the palms together, interlacing your hands, bending your elbows back slightly. We're gonna flip our palms up and we're gonna press into your feet to reach your hands up towards the sky. Yeah, so you can have bent elbows here. If you can straighten, that's fine. A little bit deeper stretch. And now while here, we're gonna do little rotations with our body. One way. Just a little bit. And notice when you go back, you're gonna tuck your belly back to stabilize your core. But just do it. You can do teeny tiny. You can get a little bit bigger if you feel, but no discomfort. Next time you come up, pause, and then reverse, whichever way you were going. Take the other way. Good. Yeah, a little core work here. Next time you come up, pause and relax the hands. Slowly float your fingers down onto your shoulders. Yeah. If you need to take a break, you can take a break and then meet us here. Good. So elbows as high as about shoulder height, yeah, or lower. Good. And then we're just gonna twist gently side to side. We're gonna inhale to the left, right, and exhale to the right. Inhale, exhale, in and out of your nose, side to side. Now while doing this, we're gonna close our eyes. We're gonna bring our awareness to that third eye where we had our right fingers touching for our alternate nostril. Just bring your awareness there. As if there's a rod down the center of your body and you're just rotating around that rod. Yeah. And if you want to go a little faster, side to side, you can quicken it a little bit if you'd like. But it's as if your little arms are twirling around that center body. Notice the center body from your third eye down to your throat, down your spine, that center point of your body. Yeah, side to side. All right, and then slow it down. You can slowly flutter your eyes open. Good, and come back to stillness. And then slowly allow the shoulders to relax. And then release your hands off your shoulders. Good. And relax and shake it out. Yeah. Even when you're standing to brush your teeth or you're in the kitchen preparing food, to make sure that you become aware, let's just bring our toes in, our heels in, our toes in. Become aware that you're standing equally weight on both feet. Tendency is you're probably standing on your dominant side more. And when we can practice always standing on both feet, that center, right? And your back and your hips and your legs all feel much better. Yeah, good. All right, we're just gonna do a little seated sun salutation. So this is a nice time of year to just honor that sun that has been so bright for us for all these long days, and honor that energy because it's not going away. It's just going to another part of the globe to shine on them longer for a little while. And then it'll come back to us in the springtime. Yeah, so we're sharing it. All right, so we're gonna start with leaning forward. We're gonna bring our elbows onto our thighs and we're gonna bring our palms together. Just a little core work here. So feet are gently, comfortably hip distance apart. And now you can look down at the floor. You're gonna lift your heels up off the floor. You're gonna gently lean your weight a little bit into the balls of your feet. You're gonna take a breath in. And as you exhale, draw your belly button back towards your spine. And relax, inhale, let the belly puff up a little bit. And as you exhale, draw your belly back to your spine. Good. And one more, take a breath in. And as you exhale, release your heels down. Good. You can look forward a little bit. And on an inhale breath, press into your feet and reach your arms forward and up. Good. Take a nice breath in, even look up slightly. And as you exhale, turn your palms out and exhale as you float your arms down. And again, hinge forward at your hips. And this time we're going to bring our hands onto our thighs. You can also bring them onto your shins if that feels okay on your back. Good. So we're in this forward fold. On an inhale breath, reach the crown of your head forward, lift your heart. Yeah, keep your belly down on your thighs and look up into a little cobra pose here. Stretching long from the crown of your head to the tailbone. And then exhale, relax, and look down at the floor. Good. On an inhale breath, press into your feet as you start to lift your body up. Reach your arms forward and up again, looking up, and bring your palms together. And exhale, just float your hands to your heart. Good. I'm going to do that a few times. Relax your arms down. Good. On an inhale breath, reach your arms out and up. Big breath in. And exhale, reverse that swan dive. Arms out and down as you lay your belly onto your thighs. Bring your hands onto your thighs or shins. On an inhale breath, elongate your spine as you lift your heart and lift your nose. And exhale, relax the body down. On an inhale breath, press into your feet slowly. You can bring your arms down alongside your body and circle sweep your arms up this time. Yeah, just honoring that sunshine, and exhale, hands to heart. We're gonna do that one more time. Relax the arms down. On an inhale breath, reach the arms out and up. Very mindfully, yes. Grabbing that beautiful sun, honoring it. And exhale. Slowly bring your hands to your thighs and lean forward. On an inhale breath, stretch the top of your head long and lift it up. Yeah, shoulders up, chest up. Exhale, relax down. Inhale, release your hands, press into your feet, circle, sweep your arms out and up. Big breath in, palms together. And exhale, hands to heart here. And relax. Sun salutations and moon help to balance us. Yes, good. Okay, so we're going to make our way to a stand if you'd like. Feel free to sit down and stay seated. Good. And so again, leading with your heart as you stand up, let that upper body propel you forward and up. So take a breath in, exhale, just lean forward a little bit, press your chest forward to lead, to stand up with your chest, nice and tall. And then make your way to the back of your chair here. Yes, you can bring your chair to wherever it's comfortable, forward, out to the side, and just shake it out. Move it out just a little bit. We've been sitting for a little while. Yes. My hips are always tight when I sit for a while and I stand. That's okay. Good. All right, and come back now to mountain pose. So palms forward, which just reaches the shoulders back, belly tucks in slightly, lift your kneecaps up, engage these thighs, chin back slightly, looking forward. Yeah, take a nice big breath in, exhale it out. On an inhale breath, reach your arms out and up. Very good. And then bring your palms together above your head. Good. Take a breath in here. And on an exhale breath, just drop your prayer hands to the back of your head. Just let them rest wherever they land. Maybe on the back of your head, your wrists are on the back of your head. And breathe. Yeah. Just opening up our chest. And then inhale, reach those hands back up, those prayer hands. And exhale, slowly turn the palms out and let the arms float down. Good. And roll out the shoulders. Good. Now we're just gonna come to a little movement here. So, option is to just move the arms. Maybe you lift the heels as you move the arms. Just feel whatever you feel like today. Really pay attention to that. Don't let outside sources push you into going further, right? About balance. Yeah. If you're feeling like you want a little more energy, you can lift the feet and come into a march. Yeah, good. And if you're feeling like you want a little more and a practice of a balance of the body, yeah, next time the right leg comes up, you pause and then just march. The next time the left knee comes up, lift it up, pause, get a nice tall spine, and then come back to your march, right? Opposite arm, opposite leg. Yeah. So lifting the right knee, little march. Lifting the left knee and march. And lifting the right knee and march. And lifting the left knee and march. Good. And relax. Good. All right, gonna come into a little twist, a standing twist. So just let your heart rate come back to balance, right? Back into balance. Yeah, and take those times to take care of yourself. Yeah, good. All right, so on an inhale breath, we're gonna reach the arms forward and up. Soften those knees if you've blocked the knees. And as you exhale, turn to the right and drop your arms halfway. Reaching that left arm back in line with the shoulder. You can turn and look to the right fingers. And then inhale, slowly bring the body back up as the arms come up. And as you exhale, turn to the other side. And then reach what's going on with that right hand, right arm, reach it back. Open up your shoulders. And then inhale, press into your feet. Bring the body up as the arms come up. And exhale over to the right again. Drop arms, reach that right, especially that left arm back. Yeah. And inhale, slowly come back up. And one more time. Exhale to the left. Reach that right arm back. And inhale, slowly come back up, forward. And exhale, bring your palms together. And just come down the center of your body with your hands onto your heart. Yeah, Anjali Mudra. The pose of just gratitude, right? The time for gratitude that we've been given so much. Yeah. And relax the arms down and shake it up. So we're going to do a side bend, but a little bit of a balance. Again, you're hearing that word again, balance, right? So you might need something to hold on to. Having the back of your chair just handy here is kind of nice. Yeah. So you'll have that here. I'll pretend my chair stays here. Slide it out so you can see my legs. Good. All right. So finding your mountain pose. Boom. Right? Palms forward, shoulders back, equal weight in both feet. Yeah. I find a lot of times I become really aware of where I'm shifting my weight. And even if I look like I'm standing, sometimes my weight tends to go over to my right side, right? And that's why I have more like issues of achy and pain, I think, in my right hip, right? So equal weight in both feet. Good. All right. So we're going to start with our right arm. We're going to reach the right arm out and up. Again, you can be in cactus pose. Yes. And so left hand can be on the back of your chair for balance. Yeah, or it can be here. You can start with it here. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, stretch long and then just lean over. Good. Belly's tucked in slightly. And now we're going to shift the weight into the left leg. And if it's available to you, you're going to bring your right toe out to the side. Good. And so either you can remain holding onto your chair or you can reach your left fingers down towards the floor. And find your balance, right? And if you're feeling pretty okay where you are here and you want a little more, you can try to lift that right toe up off the floor, just about an inch. Now full balance, full weight on that left leg. And breathe. And it'll be wobbly, you'll be a little wobbly. You can always touch that toe down. You can always hold on to the chair. Yeah, find your little challenge today. Yes, and breathe. Have you stopped breathing? 2 more breaths here. You got it. You got it. And exhale, release the toe down. Slowly bring that right foot next to the left. Bring the body slowly back up. And slowly with a bent elbow, release that right arm down. Nice and slow. When you go slow coming out of a pose, then it's less chance for you to tweak something, right? Get injured. All right, so let's balance on the other side because now we're out of balance. So starting with the left arm now, turn the palm out, reach that arm out and up. Good. Take a nice big breath in, get tall, and exhale, reach up first and then just drop over a little bit. You can remain right here holding onto your chair if that's where you feel like today. Yeah. If you want to take this into more of a balance, you can shift the weight into that right foot. Slide your left toe out to the side. Good. I mean, that's pretty much almost 90% of the weight in this leg anyway. You don't need to lift the toe for a challenge, but if you want to, then if you're hanging on, you can reach your right fingers energetically towards the floor. That'll help you to stay balanced. And then if you want, you can lift that left toe up just a little bit. Doesn't need to be high. And breathe. And smile and play. Yes. 2 more breaths here. You got it. You got it. You can touch down anytime. And then release that left toe back onto the floor. Slowly slide that left foot next to the right. Slowly bring your body back up. And exhale. Just let that arm float down. Yeah. And relax. And shake it out. Nice. Good. Might feel nice here to bring your legs a little bit wider apart. And bring your hands onto your hips, soften your knees, and let's just do our little hula hoop here. Just relaxing the hips. And again, inviting you to soften the eyes or even close the eyes and almost feel like your hips are circling around that center of your body, that center energy rod. Comes from the sky and goes down into the earth. And then at some point, pause and then reverse and go the opposite direction with your hips. Yeah. Good. And then come back to that center point. Yes. And gently flutter the eyes open and relax your arms down. Good. And you can step back to hip distance apart. All right, here we might want to use the back of our chair. We're gonna just do a little flow here. Again, sort of honoring the sun and the appreciation that we have and the gratitude that we have for the light. And the sun is responsible for all of the food that we eat, right? The sun and the earth and the rain. If we didn't have that, we wouldn't exist. So let's honor that today. Yeah, and every day. Yeah. All right, arms down alongside the body. On an inhale breath, reach the arms forward and up. You can gently look up if you'd like. And then exhale, bring your hands to the back of your chair. Good. And hinge forward at your hips. Just come halfway lift here. And then press into your hands and inhale, slowly come back up. Take a breath in, and on an exhale breath, step your right foot back into a lunge, right? Checking in with your back foot to make sure the heel's not on an angle in. Straighten your heel straight back. Good. And then lift your heart. And if it's available to you, lift your right arm up. And if it's available to you, lift your left arm up. Find yourself in a lunge. Take a nice big breath in. Exhale it out and relax the shoulders. Sink that right heel closer to the floor. And take another breath in. And as you exhale, float your hands down to the back of your chair. Gently lean forward. On an inhale breath, bring that right foot next to the left. On an exhale breath, send your left foot back. Nice and slow. Yeah, left heel straight back. Good. Lift the heart. On an inhale breath, lift that left arm up. And if it's available, the right arm to meet the left. Take a nice big breath in, lift the heart. Exhale, relax the shoulders, melt that left heel closer to the floor. Take a breath in. As you exhale, bring your hands to the chair, lean forward. On an inhale breath, bring that left foot next to the right. Good. Relax the arms down. On an inhale breath, reach the arms out and up and look up. And bring the palms together and exhale, hands down through the center of the body to the heart. And relax. Beautiful. Let's just do one more round like that. Nice little sun salutation. And good. On an inhale breath, slowly float the arms out and up. Good. And on an exhale breath, bring your palms to the back of the chair and just lean forward. Soften the knees and the hips back a little bit. Forward fold. On an inhale breath, slowly bring the body back up, straight spine. Take a breath in, and on an exhale breath, send the left foot back. Yep, that heel straight back. You can probably now feel it. Yeah, good. It's available on an inhale breath, reach that left arm up. And maybe the right arm to meet the left. Take a breath in. As you exhale, relax the shoulders, melt that left heel closer to the floor. Take another breath in. And as you exhale, bring the hands to the back of your chair, lean forward. Good. On an inhale breath, bring that left foot back. On an exhale breath, take your right foot and step it back on the ball of your foot. Yeah. Lift the heart. If it's available to you, make sure that right heel is straight back. Yeah. Inhale, bring your right arm up if it's available. And maybe the left arm to meet the right. Take a nice breath in. As you exhale, relax the body, the shoulders, melt that right heel a little closer to the floor. Take another big breath in. And as you exhale, float your fingers, your hands back onto your chair, lean forward slightly. On an inhale breath, bring that right foot to meet the left. Relax the arms down. On an inhale breath, reach the arms out and up. Bring the palms together. And exhale, slowly bring your hands to the heart. Good. And let's just lay our hands onto our heart. And soften your knees. And close your eyes. And just bring in that gratitude, that intention of balance in the life. Yes, happy, sad. Right? Don't want to be sad too much, but when you have difficult times, make sure that you try to do things that make you happy and bring you joy. And gently float the eyes open, take a breath in, and as you exhale, relax. Yeah. I've found that I watch the news too much, and so I've made a balance there, and it's just like once a day, I'll get the national news, and I'm done. That's a good balance, and shake it out. All right, we're gonna do this is a little grapevine here. So you can keep your chair there, just scoot it forward. Make sure you have some room side to side here. Yeah, and this helps us to, find some balance too. Yeah, so we're just going to start with taking, I guess we'll start with your right leg, and we're gonna step it behind the left and out to the side and back together. And then take the right leg out, step the left foot back and out and together. So we're just doing this little grapevine. Right, left foot out, right foot back, left foot out and step together. Right foot out, left foot back, right foot out and step together. You can do it shorter, not as wide as I'm going. One more round, out and back and out. It's like country western dancing. Out and back and out and together. Let's do one more. Out and back and out. Together, out and back and out and step together. Nice work. And come back to center. Yeah, find your mountain pose here. Good. All right, so we're going to work to get our heart rate up a little bit. And so in chair poses. Yeah. So it's going to be about bending the knees. So let's just start with softening our knees. Yes. Let's start with hands sliding down our thighs. Just bring your hands to your knees here. Good. Now just make tiny little circles here. So noticing the weight shift in your feet, right? You can feel the heel and the side of your foot and the toes and the other sides of your feet. Yeah, as if you want to put an imprint of your entire outline of your foot on the floor. Yeah, good. And then reverse and go the opposite direction. Good. And slowly come back to center. Good. And then slowly walk your hands up your legs. Yeah, and come to stand. Nice, tall spine. Good. Let's come to a little back bend here. So let's grab behind our, interlace our hands behind our back. And then stretch your shoulders back. Press into your toes. Lift your chest, lift your chin. And try to touch your shoulder blades onto each other behind you there. It just feels so nice on that upper body, the chest, the lungs. Again, good for our lymphatic system. And breathe, smile. Such a beautiful time of year. So much to be grateful for. It's endless what we have to be grateful for. And relax. And the human mind tends to always go to the negative, right? A good example of that is, I've said this before, somebody gives you 9 compliments. Oh my gosh, your hair looks great. You look really happy. Wow, you look like you lost weight, whatever it is. And then they'll say one negative thing. I'm not sure I like that color on you. And then it's like, ooh. And what do you focus on? Ooh, that color. That's just the nature of our mind. So that's why we have to remember having a gratitude practice. So we practice gratitude. Yes, and make that a habit. Good. All right, so coming into chair pose, and you're going to be grateful for doing this and grateful for coming out of the chair poses. So we're just going to take a breath in, and as you exhale, we're going to send our hips back. Yeah. So the knees naturally bend when you reach your hips to the back wall. Good. And then we're going to bring one arm up just as high as it's comfortable and the other. So keep the knees where they are. Yeah. So find your chair here. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, reach your fingers down towards the floor and reach them back like you're flying, like you're about to jump into a swimming pool. Keeping the legs where they are. Inhale, start to move the arms back down and up in front of you, maybe up a little higher. And then exhale, slowly bring the fingers down and back. Maybe reach them back and up a little bit more. And inhale, release the arms down and reach them up. Lift the heart, send those hips back. And exhale, come back to your little diving position. Good. How you doing? And this time we're going to inhale and reach the arms forward and up, and we're going to pause here. We're going to take a breath in, press into your toes. Exhale, see if you can send your hips back just a little more. See if you can smile through this. Big breath. Yes. Take the stress and tension out of this challenge with your breath. For 2, you can come out anytime. We're only going to bring one more big breath. And as you exhale, bring your hands onto your thighs. Okay, coming out, press down into your feet. Start to walk your hands up your thighs. Start to slowly straighten your knees. Come out slowly. Yeah. And then head's the last thing to come up. Ha. All right. Let's crisscross our hands onto our chest. The opposite hand on top. What we just did, if you can remember. And close your eyes. And feel and listen to your heart. You know that that beautiful heart of yours is just sending oxygen all throughout the body, and especially to those big thigh muscles that we were using. So our body listens to us and gives us what we need. We just need to be quiet a little, take care of it, and ask. Yeah. And just notice as the heart rate starts to slow down. And then you can flutter the eyes open and release. So just paying attention to our body that we've been given, right? Yeah. Let's make our way to our chairs now. Really nice work up there, everyone. So coming to the front of the chair, I won't make you do lots of chairs, but now, again, I like to use these thighs to sit down, right? Not to plop down. So a good way to do that again is bringing your hands to the outside of your thighs and gently pressing your thighs into your hands, and then sending your hips back. Really press those thighs into your hands. You'll see at some point, maybe you'll be able to not use your hands, but you can also drop, your hands onto the chair. And the more we do that, I don't know if you've been finding it, the more strength I feel like I have to be able to mindfully sit down. Yeah, good job. Okay, good time for a hip opener, right? Time of year to get rid of the junk, right? The dead leaves, the dead grass, right? Shake it all off. So hip opening. Scoot forward into your chair. Good. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, bring your hands to the back of your knee here. And then as you inhale, hug your thigh into your belly. Squeeze your belly if you can. Reach your shoulders back. Let's just do a couple circles for our lovely little ankle foot and opposite direction. Yeah. And then bringing that ankle onto your upper thigh here. Yeah, so make sure that this standing leg, this left leg is not caving in with the weight here. If it is, cross at your ankles. And just relax that right thigh open. Good. So let's lift our heart here. Take a big breath in, even lift the chin, look up towards the ceiling. Good. And as you exhale, start to just slowly hinge forward, keeping your spine straight. Don't round your back, so look up. Keep that back from rounding, and feel the belly start to lay on the thigh, that right thigh. And when you found your range of motion here with a nice stretch, say hello to your right hip. You can relax your head and just look down. If you want more, you can always pancake your forearms on that top leg. If you're at your ankles, you're just guiding that right thigh a little bit open with that right hand. And close your eyes here. And begin to, with each big breath in, notice that, imagine energy going right into wherever is tight on your body. And as you exhale, relax and release and settle in. And take a few breaths here. And just opening up that right thigh. If there's any discomfort, please modify. Each time you exhale, relax. Good. On your next inhale breath, press into that standing left foot. Slowly float the body back up. And if you're crossed at your ankles, just remain right there. If your leg is up top here, if you can cross it over, just going to come into a nice little twist here, deeper twist. Good. So take a breath in, and as you exhale, start to twist at your waist over to the right. So you can use this left hand to press into that right thigh. Yeah. And you can use the right hand and press the palm onto the seat of your chair behind you. As you press down, feel the spine get nice and tall. And look over the right shoulder. Love this stretch. So good to detoxify our bodies. Yeah. Then getting ready to settle in and bring the reserves that we've been given inside for the winter. And as you exhale, relax everything. slowly bring your gaze back forward, and then bring your body back forward, and then help to uncross that leg. Good. And take a nice breath in and let go and relax. And let's go into our balance and do the other side here. So left thigh, can you either hug it in or you can keep your toe on the floor if that feels more comfortable. And move that foot. So either circles with the foot or side to side with the heel and on your toe. And reverse. Good. An option here is either that ankle on top of the right thigh, making sure that that right leg is nice and stable, right? Or you can cross here at your ankles or outside a foot on top of the other. Yeah, so find your legs. Then take a breath in and lift the heart. Yes, just lifting and straightening the spine starts the stretch on that left side. And then as you exhale, slowly hinge forward, leading with your belly. Yes, keeping that chest up, heart lifted, spine straight, and just hinging at your hip. Yes, and when you found your edge, you can relax the gaze and look down. You can close your eyes. And find a few long, deep breaths here. Breath in. And exhale. Each time you exhale, try to relax the shoulders, arms, jaw, hip. Yeah, nice. With a big breath, just massage. Again, releasing any tension, settling, honoring this time towards rest and regeneration. The fall and winter months are for is to rest and regenerate. And on an inhale breath now, slowly making your way back up. Body slowly unhinging back up. And again, either crossing at your legs or staying crossed at your ankles. Find your nice tall spine, shoulders back. Good. Take a breath in. And on an exhale, turn at your waist and just look over that left shoulder. That right hand or forearm can be on the outside of that left thigh. Your left hand, the palm can press down into the seat of your chair, elongating your spine and looking over a little further to the left, finding your breath. More breaths here. Relaxing and exhaling each time. A little further. And then the next time that your body, you exhale, relax the body. Turn slowly your head back forward. And then allow the body to slowly meet the head coming back forward. And then gently uncross that left leg. Good. And just wiggle out the legs. And just do a nice slow motion shake. Take off any tension. Feel the body just like a little wet noodle, nice and relaxed. And relax. Good. Find stillness. We'll come into Shavasana here. So sitting all the way back in your chair, feeling supported on your back, you can feel free to lay down. Palms up on your lap or on the floor. And close the eyes. And again, coming into this time of rest, slowing down, surrendering to this beautiful time of year that we need to regenerate. Take a nice breath in and let it go. Another breath in And when you're ready, let go. Feel the body softening, just surrendering to this deep rest. Just for this next few minutes here. Allow the body to relax. Allow the mind to relax. Feel the shoulders relax. The neck. Feel your eyeballs falling back into your eye sockets. Feel your heart soften and your hips soft. Your legs, your thighs, relax. Your feet, toes, relax. Take a gentle breath in and let go. And allow yourself, your body to feel the relaxation. This is your true nature. Relax. And feel the gratitude for all that we have. Feel the joy of this new season coming upon us. Let go of all your efforts now. And surrender. Surrender to the love that will heal you. Feel free to remain in this state for as long as you'd like. And should you choose to come back now slowly, take a breath in and breathe out. Begin to move the body. Just gently wiggling toes and fingers. Gently rolling shoulders. Deepening the breath. Slowly and lovingly wake yourself back up a little bit. And then find stillness. And bring your palms together at your heart. Rest your thumbs onto that beautiful heart. Right in the center of your body. Take a nice big breath in. And as you exhale, bow your forehead to your fingertips. We'll close practice today with this. See the impermanence in everything. You will gain strength from this understanding, and fear will disappear. When you're feeling ready and complete at your own pace, you can begin to flutter the eyes open as you lift your head. And I thank you all for coming and getting yourself balanced during this perfectly balanced time of year for the fall equinox. Have a lovely rest of your day. Namaste. Thank you all for coming, taking care of yourself.